morning, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel.
We are today headed to Fort Smith. Today is the big day the car gets dropped off at the shop. Thank you, Lord, for that.
Oh, yes.
We are so ready to have our fog lights and everything back, and sorry about all the jumping around here, guys. This road is pretty bumpy.
Oh, yes, it is.
So anyway, we are going to do that, and then we're going to drop it off over here at R&H Body Shop in Waldron, Arkansas. He's supposed to be really good at what he does, so I guess we're going to find out.
That is so true. So yeah, we have to go all the way to Fort Smith.
1 hour, 5 minutes now.
And so it's going to be a drive.
And there ain't really much to look at today because it's rainy and gloomy and nasty outside still, but at least the temperature's up. We're at 47 degrees already. It's 9:30 in the morning. So that's a major bonus. We'll take that one.
That is true. So like, yeah. So it's going to be foggy and nasty. But if I see anything awesome and cool to video, I'll put it in there, guys.
Yeah, because Lord knows this is a beautiful country up here, y'all. So we're gonna ride by here in a second and check on the house that burnt and see if there's anyone around there. We would like to stop on our way back and check on these folks if there's anyone around and see if we can do something for them today. And we had a visitor last night, y'all.
Yeah,
right after our live last night, a fellow showed up. Fellow showed up at our door.
Yeah, it was like kind of weird, yeah.
Come to find out, him and his girlfriend had a pretty nasty fight, and you'll see that in part of one of our videos coming up. We'll put it in with another video here, probably this video here.
Yeah, we might put it in just this video.
So anyway, we hear this tapping on our door, and it was a light tap, not a real knock. So we were kind of like, okay. I mean, even the dogs didn't even alert to it.
Yeah.
So we hear it again. We're thinking, is there somebody outside? We don't look out, don't see no vehicle or anything there. And thought maybe it might have been Jeff or something, coming by. And no, it was this young man. I guess him and his girlfriend had got into a fight, and she dropped him off like 5 miles from here. And of course, it was raining and 38 degrees outside. And he's in shorts and some dress shoes. And I guess when she threw his stuff out, his jeans got wet, so he had to throw shorts on real fast so he could have something dry to wear to keep from freezing. And took him. I guess he found him a trash bag, and he put that over top of him and cut holes out of it so he could, like a rain jacket type of deal. And the poor kid was just, you could tell he was just had enough of the world at that point. So he called his dad, and his dad said, look, if you can get to Mina, I can get you a bus ticket and get you home, because he's from Texas. And they was up here visiting, and I guess he got into a disagreement there, and she threw him out. Her car, I guess, that can happen. So anyway, so after a little while of talking with him and what have you like that, I realized that he's not such a bad guy, and he just got in a bad situation. So I told him, look, I said, I can take you as far as the truck stop down here. It's not really a truck stop, it's more of an Easy Mart gas station with diesel fuel capabilities for big trucks. So I was initially just going to drop him off on 71 out here, which is the main highway. But I thought, man, it's cold and it's wet, and there is no way. I wouldn't want somebody to just drop me off, 10 miles from the nearest town and not know where to go or how to get, anything, and it's dark and the fog was super thick. So I went ahead and ran him all the way down to that store. And at least I figured he could get it, I gave him $5 and let him sit there and chill. So at least he had a hot cup of coffee, and he could just sit there for the night until morning, until he could kind of see what's around him and get his bearings together and maybe get a ride down to Mina. But I know there's trucks and people going down there all the time. So he was very grateful. So I come back to the house last night, and I called his dad back, just to let his dad know that, you know, and don't get me wrong, when I say young kid, he was late 20s, you know. So I called his dad back to let him know that, you know, I dropped him off.
Oh, it's shaking. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're bouncing around a lot. So anyway, let him know that I dropped him off in a safe place, so at least he's safe for the night. And his dad was very grateful for that. Well, after talking to his dad for a little bit, come to find out, we were stationed in Fort Sill together. The same time, just right down the road from each other was our 2 units, like literally right on Tank Road there. Or I guess they call it Tank Road or Track Road, or I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was something to do with that, because that was all MLRS and howitzers and all that kind of stuff on that back road. So we were there the same years together, which is pretty comical, you know. And then you know, we shared a lot of things in common as far as our age and what have you, like that, and everything. So it turned out to be an hour-long conversation on the phone last night, which was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that conversation. So it just amazes me how small the world is, and you know, and what are the odds of this kid showing up on our door? You know, it wasn't really late, but you know, they're still showing up on our door out here in the middle of nowhere, and then him and his dad, you know, his dad and I having all this in common. So anyway, it was pretty wild. So I'm gonna call his dad sometime today and check and see if he made it to the bus stop, or his dad's gonna call me, one of the two, and let me know, you know, that he's okay. You know, guys, you know, I have hitchhiked all around the country, literally the whole country. I have seen just about every state on my thumb. I've seen more of this country on my thumb than most people will ever see. And I know I've had some really good people look out for me when I was on the road. And of course, us moving up here, a bunch of y'all really looked out for us and helped us out get going here. So I just felt like it was the right thing to do. That, and I really wouldn't want somebody just leaving me out there in the middle of nowhere and not having a clue on where to go, especially wearing shorts and dress shoes out here like that, you know.
Yeah.
And he had a guitar and a backpack and then 2 other bags with him, so it's not like he was traveling super light, y'all. You know, at least when I hitchhiked, I just had an army duffel bag. I was good, you know. I could put everything in that, and I could just keep walking. But yeah, I mean, so anyway, we got him going down the road, so I'm hoping that he's all right this morning, and he ain't froze to death somewhere, or somebody ain't hurt him. Because you never know in this world today.
That is true.
But last night when he knocked on the door, he's like, "Man, I am so grateful for everything, man." He said, "Because you know," he said, "I don't know." He said, "Something just told me this was the place to stop," you know. And so that's what we did. We just went ahead and whipped on. Wait a minute, you know what? I'm gonna go this way and get me a drink on the way. That's a little ride. This fog out here, guys, is still pretty nasty. Last night when I got to that intersection right there, you couldn't even see the lines on the road from the car. Like sitting right there in the car, you couldn't see the lines on the road.
It is pretty nasty out, guys. Let me see if I can turn you around. Let me see. Ooh. We had some dogs out here. Sorry, guys. Let's see if I can turn you around.
They were running out towards the road.
Yeah, look at that. Got a lot of fog.
Yeah, last night this fog was so thick, like I said, you couldn't even see. You couldn't see over the hood of the car, like in some spots it was just that thick. Ran up on a couple of trucks that were doing like 5 and 10 miles an hour because they just couldn't see. So I followed them for a little while, and then it cleared up, and then everybody took off again. So again, you know, we're gonna get over here and get this happening. Make this all go. Get our car fixed. Pick up the rent-a-car. Actually, we talked to the guy at R&H a little while ago and asked him what time we needed to drop it off today, and he said, "Well, just take the car and go get your rent-a-car." He said, "I'm not in a rush for it today."
Yeah.
He said, "So it's not a big deal." He said, "I'm not going to get started on it for a day or two anyway." He said, "But I'd like to have it here so I can make sure I get all the parts ordered correctly and all that stuff." He said, "So just any time today is fine with him." So that's what we're doing. We're going to come into town here in just a minute, and I'm going to run in here and grab me a drink.
Yeah, it's foggy. You can't even see going in town.
At least all the ice is melted off.
That is true.
Oh, somebody broke down.
That's not good.
Well, it makes us wonder if they ever got that big truck out of the ditch yesterday.
No. Maybe we'll see. Are we going
No, we're
that
not
way?
going that way.
Nope.
That was down towards Mina.
Well, I guess we'll bring you back when we get there.
All right, guys. We got the rental car.
Yes, we did.
You ready for this?
Yeah. See what we got.
I'll bring you over here and show you what they gave us. Mary gets to be a soccer mom for a few days.
Yep.
So what's this one? What'd they cost you on this one?
Well, $50 for the deposit. That's it.
Okay.
And I'll get that back.
All right, so that's what we got. So let's walk you around here and then do our little video of it and show you what we got. Make sure she ain't got no. Got some little nicks.
Yeah, we got some there.
Got a couple little nicks back here on the back.
And there's a nick up front. And there's a nick right there too.
Oh, we got a ding on the door right there.
And there's a ding right here. Ding there that he knows about. And right there, see, he knows about
A
all
little
that.
scrape in the bottom down there too.
So make sure before we leave. Yep.
All right. So
So do you want to go have some lunch?
yeah,
Yeah.
soccer mom to the rescue.
Yeah. So yep. Soccer mom, woohoo!
All right, guys, we'll bring you back here. We're gonna stop and get some lunch. We'll bring you back in just a short.
Well, guys, we're in the rental car. As you see, it's pretty cool, man. About to go over here and gotta drop off my car off the body shop so I can get it all fixed up, guys. Man, we got some pretty views. It's cleared up now. Following Gary to the body shop so we can get this taken care of. So let's turn you around here and maybe we can get some good sights on the way back. It didn't take us that long to get this picked up or anything in those terms. So that was a good thing. And then we had some lunch. We didn't have breakfast, or I don't even have breakfast. He didn't have breakfast. We had to get out of there and get going. Get the day started. But yeah. Gonna get my car fixed. It so needs it. I can just feel it. It feels different now when I drive it. So, but it'll be taken care of soon.